Sup guys, this is Anish and I am back with another video. I'm sorry I couldn't make a video in the past few 2 weeks I guess. I was on a trip, so like I was on vacation, so I couldn't make a video. But now I am back again and I am ready with another video. Today's video will be the top 5 evolutions that like competitively. So just getting some things out of the way before I start this video. These Pokemon are ranked competitively, and even then in the terms of Smogon, because I don't know much about VGC. So yeah, so the things I will be ranking these Pokemon on are type, movesets, and stats, and overall performance in their tiers. So with that being said, let's get this video started. Now, the number 5 position on this list goes to the Ice-type evolution, Glaceon. And the reason why I chose it is actually pretty simple. It has the potential. It has a monstrous special attack at 130, which is not to be messed with. And to complement that, it has some pretty good special moves, like Frost Breath, Blizzard, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, and many more. But the reason it takes only the 5th spot, one of the last spots on this list, it is the fact that it has such a bad typing along and such a wasted defense stat. Like, Ice is one of the worst defensive types as it has only 1 resistance, and one of its highest stats at 110 is its defense. I mean, what? And it's not like its special move is that great either. Sure, it has Blizzard, it has Shadow Ball, but that's pretty much all. It has some good status moves like Toxic, but every Pokemon has Toxic. Well, except for some. But those are the reasons Glaceon has taken the number 5 position on this list. Now claiming the number 4 spot on this list is one of the original Kanto evolutions, Vaporeon. Now what's so good about Vaporeon is the fact that it's a really good special wall, water is a pretty good defensive typing with only 2 weaknesses, and the special attack at 110 doesn't hurt much either. It also has a very reliable special move pool with the likes of Scald, Hidden Power, Hydro Pump, and Synchronize. Need I say more? Vaporeon is a really good Pokemon. Defense on the special attacking side and defensive side. But the reason it's only at number 4 is because of the fact that Vaporeon has a pretty lackluster defense, and another thing is that with the introduction of Sun and Moon, a lot of new special walls and even better ones came out, like Toxapex, Wishy-Washy, Araquanid, and Tapu Fini. And all of these are the same type as Vaporeon. So these are the reasons why Vaporeon is number 4 on this list. So the number 3 position on this list goes to none other than Espeon. So the reasons for Espeon being on this list are quite similar to Glaceon's. Espeon is just a faster, less bulkier Glaceon, and this time it has a slightly better moveset. It gets Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, Psyshock, and Shadow Ball. Need I say more? These are some really good special attacking moves. And its typing Psychic is actually pretty good. So it's no wonder that Espeon is on this list. But the reason it's not taking the 2nd spot or 1st spot is because, like Glaceon, Espeon also has a pretty shallow special moveset, and most of its attacks are basically moves that are status, like Morning Sun and Wish. And I'm not saying these moves are bad. I'm just saying special moves could do a lot better in its case, and I think Espeon is a really good Pokemon, just it could do better. Claiming the number 2 spot on this list is none other than Umbreon. So Umbreon is a pretty straightforward Pokemon. It's a really high defensive Pokemon with lackluster attacking stats. Dark type is a really good defensive type with, I'm pretty sure, only 3 weaknesses: Fairy, Fighting, and Bug. With Bug being not a very common type in competitive. And Umbreon is like, its moveset really complements its stats with Toxic, Wish, Heal Bell, and even Foul Play to an extent. So Umbreon, as we can see, is a pretty good Pokemon. People have told horror stories about how hard it is to beat Umbreon. So if Umbreon is this good, then why is it only second place? Well, the fact is, Umbreon has some very lackluster attacking stats, and that doesn't really help because you have to stall. So when you're against a Fairy or Fighting type, then it's really hard to go up with Umbreon, and mostly defensive teams really take a toll on Umbreon. And so these are the reasons Umbreon is second place. Was there any surprise that the first position on this list would go to none other than Sylveon? Sylveon was the mascot of the Fairy type introduced in the Kalos region. It's in the UU tier, the highest tier for any evolution to ever be in. And in that tier, it is one of the best clerics in the entire game. It has a really high special wall, which helps it defend against threats, and its moveset only complements this to the likes of Wish, Moonblast, Heal Bell, Dazzling Gleam, Rest, and Shadow Ball. Need I say more? This Pokemon is really good, and its Mono Fairy type only helps it, with its only 2 weaknesses being Poison and Steel, with Poison being more of a special attacking type. And in that department, Sylveon's got it covered. So Sylveon is just a really good Pokemon, and I'm really happy it made this list. So there you have it, the top 5 best evolutions, in my opinion, of course. Be sure to leave a like if you like this video, and subscribe and stay tuned for next videos. And with that being said, peace out.